Live on Twitch. Hello, Twitch folks. How you doing? Waiting for YouTube to catch up to the party. For some reason, YouTube's always late to the party. I'm not really sure why that is. It struggles. Oh, it's out. Hello, welcome to Geek Devotion, the show from devoted geeks who are devoted, letting you know you loved. I'm Dallas. I'm so glad you've hit play today. Welcome to our Monday night play and pray. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to be with you tonight as we continue our journey through the book of Samuel, and we're gonna play some games tonight, guys. It's gonna be a good time. Hang loose with us for just a second as I share the stream out. youtube.com/geekdevotions. Gotta find the live feed and send that out to folks. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That means it's not gonna. Urgh, that was dumb. It's set to the wrong audio output. Of course it is. Let's see here. We need to go NVIDIA. So that means that I won't be able to hear some of the sounds I normally have, which is fine. That's fine. We can rock it out. We can rock it out. It will be fine. It's no thing like a chicken wing. But that's there, ready to rock and roll. Hello. Cellcast Gaming, what is going on, my brother from another mother? How have you been, my dude? How's life in the fast lane, brother? Let's see here, we're gonna load this up. Let's see, business. Nope, wrong page. All right, gotta share the links out. Apple Dent is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Now, last time I chatted with you, you were stressing out. You had some stuff coming up with school, and you're working on a project, and we're getting down to like the birthing, the history, the foundations of 4-H. How'd that go? Were you able to track it back to the old country, to the secret societies that were established by Paul the Apostle? Like, is that what happened? Did we discover that? How you doing, sis? How you doing tonight? All right. I'm being ridiculous tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Sharing out the stream tonight. Oh, the doodah day. What's gonna be fun is on the YouTube side is I'm gonna cut all this portion out in post because that's a cool thing to do. So nobody's gonna see the weirdness tonight. Ha ha! Cellcast goes, doing good, man. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired, not gonna lie. It was one of those days. Just creatively just went out of me. My pastor and I had to bang out some graphics for some banners, and it had to get done today because we got to get them ordered. They've got to get ordered today. And so got that banged out, and then because one of the banners was kind of an awkward size, I had to use a different company than what I normally use. And that company is like, hey, guess what? Don't send us your file first. Downsize the image to 25% of what it's supposed to be. Send us that. Had to figure that mess out. Nerdy Disciple, what's going on, cousin? How you be? How's your mama? Apple says, yeah, not that far back. Just to 1890 to 1915. Wow. I had no idea 4-H went back that far. That's pretty impressive. And I still have stuff to do for the final draft. I'm procrastinating. I thought it was due last week. Is that the final draft? You're alive. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that thumbnail that is capturing is ridiculous. That's funny. That's funny stuff. All right, that's out there. Go to the Facebook. It's just so dumb. Share to news. I'm gonna have to make a thing. Live on the YouTubes. No, Nerdy Disciple says she's got an extension residency at her physical rehab center, which she really good. I'm glad to see that they're making space for her to be able to do it and give her more opportunity to work hard. I know it's a terrible, not terrible. It's a situation you have to work through, and it's a lot of hard work. But I'm glad that there's the space for her to do that. That's good, man. open up my Discord real quick. So guys, still got to be some secret society shenanigans during that time. Appleton's right. Turns out, ladies and gentlemen, the 4-H was instrumental in the downfall of the Axis during World War I. We didn't know that at the time, but the 4-H was actually a covert organization the government built to fight off the enemy in World War I, and were monumental in structuring the first defenses the U.S. had post Pearl Harbor. Like, they're the ones that got in there and handled everything. They were instrumental in the protection of the country. 4-H was. That's it. Appleton's goes definitely. Good times. Good times. All right. Go tier. At everyone. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Dun, dun, dun. All right, it's out. Yes, send to everyone. Proof. Dun, dun. Okay, I think we're good to go. The stream is out on everything. It looks healthy. It looks like it's healthy. It's been eating its apples. It should be good to go. An apple a day keeps your stream alive and awake. Don't know what's happening to me right now. It's a weird day for me, my friends. Work. Okay, that's going just fine. Double check it one more time. It's right there. Looks good. Looks gold. Looks nice to go. I need to do a little filter thing. I need to figure out how to put a LUT on this. L-U-T, LUT. So that it looks more like when I do episodes of Geek Devotions. But other than that, it looks pretty, looks solid, looks good. All right, so now we go to twitch.tv/Geek Devotions. Make sure that's going good. TV/Geek Devotions. It sounds good. It looks good. I think we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I think we're ready to go. Al goes, what happens if I leave then? Or another apple comes in? Is it 2 apples a day bad? You can never have too many apples, Apple. Just telling you that right now. I can never have too much of you in my life. I love you so much, sis. That says, no, then you just get to make a pie later when they build up. Apple pie does sound good, actually. Apple pie with the crumbles on it. That, woo, that makes me excited on the inside. That sounds good. Yeah, we need to start the stream. Ready, coming at you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, Devoted Geeks. Welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from Devoted Geeks, who are devoted to let you know you're loved. I'm Dallas. I'm so glad you hit the play button. We are the show that takes geek culture, lets you know that you love, you're cared for, and that there is a plan and a purpose for your life. Do not give up. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is our Monday night play and pray where we're going to play some video games. We're going to pray. We're going to get into the scriptures. We're going to do life together. Our number one, our big rule during these streams, understand this. This is the big rule. All right. If while we're doing this stuff, whether we're going through a passage together, maybe we're playing some video games, we're laughing, we're talking, and you're like, Dallas, I need prayer. I need help. I'm struggling with something. Can you help me with this? We'll stop the game and we'll turn to you and we will walk it out. Because while we love our video games, we love this fun, we love you more because you are important to us. So we got a lot of people in the chat already. Apple Dance is in the chat. One of my favorite apples ever is hanging out here. We got my man Valindro, the man, the myth, the legend. What? John from Playing Games with Strangers. Now in the chat and resubbing on the Twitch side 24 months in a row. Thank you, my brother. We got Mikey, the nerd disciple, hanging out with us, and the Cellcast, the man, the myth, the legend, is here with us. Oh my goodness, and we're having a lot of good fun here. Cellcast goes, I'm currently eating on my birthday apple pie right now. Let's go, dude. Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hot take. Pies are better than cake on birthdays. Hello. Val says, I had one of those after Thanksgiving, Dutch apple pie with so much whipped cream. Ooh. Yes, Lord, that sounds good to me too, sir. Nerd Disciple goes, you can indeed have too many apples. Before I got help for my food addiction, I would eat apples by the pound. Well, I feel like too many apples. I guess that is a thing. Too many of anything is not a good thing, right? Let's see here. Val says, hi, John. John says, 2 years, boy. Word. John goes, pie, 100% better. Word. And he also says, give me strawberry rhubarb. See, the tartness of the rhubarb throws me off. Throws me off a little bit. So Cass goes, amen, bro. The cake is a live birthday cake, doubly so. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of fun here, ladies and gentlemen. But hey guys, let's get into the portion where we are going through the scriptures together. We'll be going through the book of Samuel for the last, I don't know, 20 weeks, 20 plus weeks. It's been a journey. Excuse me while I drink some water. And things are getting wild, guys. Getting real wild. Saul's getting a little stabby. Getting a little stabby on old Davy. And Davy's got to make some decisions and jump track. And today we're going to continue the conversation in chapter 20. So let's jump on over there to the screen. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. One catch up on the chat real quick before we jump into it. Apple says, pie's honestly not my thing. Too dry and wet at the same time. Get me some muffins. Muffins aren't bad. John says, nah, man, I like food that fights me while I'm eating it. Well, I mean, go try to eat a raw bear. Like, so raw it's still living. I don't know. Disciple goes, there is an Ohio tradition, Concord grape pie? I don't think I've had a Concord grape to begin with, but I've never heard of grape pie, so that's interesting. Val says, yes and no. My mom has a recipe for pumpkin cake that uses the pie filling, and it's 4,000 times better than the pie. Fascinating. Normally I'm more of a pie person, but there are 2 or 3 specific cakes. I give you that. John goes, geez, Dallas, I vanished for a month and there's a gang of folks here now. Apple goes, food talk's always fun here. Word. All right, let's jump into it, ladies. In chapter 20 of 1 Samuel. Then David fled from Naoth to Ramah and came and said before Jonathan, what have I done? What is my guilt? And what is my sin before your father that he seeks my life? And he said to him, far from it, you shall not die. Behold, my father does nothing, either great or small, without disclosing it to me. And why should my father hide this from me? It is not so. So he goes to his buddy. He's like, why is your dad angry? He's trying to murk me. Like, what's going on? And Jonathan, he's in denial. He's like, look, my dad's crazy. He's not that crazy. He'd tell me if he was going to try to do that kind of stuff. So, take a breather, relax. All right, chill out. And so verse 3, David says this, but David vowed again, saying, your father knows well that I have found favor in your eyes, and he thinks, do not let Jonathan know this, lest he be grieved. But truly, as the Lord lives, and as your soul lives, there is but a step between me and death. So he's talking to Jonathan. He's like, look, man, your dad knows you and I are homies. He knows you and I are tight. We roll deep, right? And you got my back. I got your back. You know this. He knows this. And he knows that if he tells you that he's mad at me and he's going to murk me, that this is going to go south quick. I cannot be, this is not good. You don't know, man. I'm telling you, he's after me. Verse 4, then Jonathan said to David, whatever you say, I will do it for you. David said to Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit at the table with the king. But let me go, that I may hide myself in the field till the 3rd day at evening. If your father misses me at all, then say, David earnestly asked leave of David earnestly asked leave of me to run to Bethlehem, his city, for there is a yearly sacrifice there for his clan. If he says, good, it will be well with your servant. But if he is angry, then know that harm is determined by him. So they're setting a little trap. They're setting up a little, okay, look, let's do an if then statement. If this happens, then this. If this happens, then that. So he's setting things up, trying to we need to make sure. We need to determine what's going on. Roll back up on chat real quick. Val goes, we a gang now? What colors are we using? No one told me about these things. John says apple. That's because food is a universal language. It's a true story. Nerdy Disciple says, imagine the conflict with Jonathan. Oh my goodness, Nerdy, like you're right. I mean, this is hardcore. Like this is his homie, this is his brother, and he knows that God has favor on David. But his dad, who's his dad, he loves him. God did some stuff, but his dad is going crazy. And now there's this conflict taking place. You're so right, man. This is a big situation. Verse 8. Therefore, deal kindly with your servant, for you have brought your servant into a covenant of the Lord with you. But if there is guilt in me, kill me yourself. Wait, rewind. Misses me. If he says good, then dwell with your servant. But if he is angry, then we know he's determined. Therefore, deal kindly with your servant, for you have brought your servant into a covenant with the Lord with you. But if there is guilt in me, kill me yourself, for why should you bring me to your father? So he's saying, look, if I'm wrong, take me out. Like, why? I should not be causing division in the family if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, you need to help me out. You need to have my back because this is real. Nerdy goes, stay loyal to dad and inherit the literal kingdom, or follow God by loyalty to David. Yeah, absolutely. John says, I want to make an album of biblical diss tracks. Jesus had some of the spiciest diss tracks. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, verse 10. Then David said to Jonathan, who will tell me if your father answers you wrong, roughly? And Jonathan said to David, come, let us go into the field. So they both went out into the field. And Jonathan said to David, the Lord, the God of Israel, be witness. When I have sounded out my father about this time tomorrow, or the third day, behold, if he is well disposed towards David, shall I not then send and disclose it to you? But should it please my father to do you harm, the Lord do so to Jonathan, and more also, if I do not disclose it to you and send you away, that you may go in safely. May the Lord be with you, as he has been with my father. If I am still alive, show me the steadfast love of the Lord, that I may not die. And do not cut off your steadfast love from my house forever. When the Lord cuts off every one of the enemies of David from the face of the earth. So he's like, look, I'm going to do this. And if it's true, hey, please have grace for me, David. Please, remember me. He's like, I'm trying to figure things out too. All right, verse 16. And Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, may the Lord take vengeance on David's enemies. And Jonathan made David swear again by his love for him, for he loved him as he loved his own soul. So again, people make this weird. This is a different time frame, different culture. This is a brotherhood. They are in covenant together as brothers. They are tighter than anything we know of mostly today, as far as the bondship of men and brothers. But John says, because it's there, because I'm a musician, I must follow my muse. Happens. Then Jonathan said to him, tomorrow is the new moon, and you will be missed, because your seat will be empty. On the third day, go down quickly to the place where you hid yourself when the matter was in hand, and remain beside the stone heap. And I will shoot 3 arrows to the side of it, as though I shot a mark, and behold, I will send a boy saying, go find the arrows. If I say to the boy, look, the arrows are on this side of you, take them. then you are to come, for as the Lord lives, it is safe for you and there is no danger. But if I say to the youth, look, the arrows are beyond you, then go, for the Lord has sent you away. And as the matter of which you and I have spoken, behold, the Lord is between you and me forever. So he's saying, look, here's the signal. If I tell him go left, that means it's good to go. But I tell him the arrows are further out, it's time for you to run because my dad's after you. Verse 24. So David hid himself in the field, and when the new moon came, the king sat down to eat food. The king sat on his seat as at other times on the seat of the wall. Jonathan sat opposite. Abner sat at my Saul's side, but David's place was empty. Okay, so we're walking through the process here. Yet Saul did not say anything that day, for he thought, something has happened to him. He is not clean. Surely he is not clean. But on the second day, after the new moon, David's place was empty, and Saul said to Jonathan, his son, why has not the son of Jesse come to the meal, either yesterday or today? Jonathan answered him, David earnestly asked me to leave to go to Bethlehem. He said, let me go, for the clan holds a sacrifice in the city, and my brother has commanded me to be there. So now, if I have found favor in your eyes, let me get away and see my brothers. For this reason, he has not come to the king's table. Verse 30. Then Saul's anger was kindled against Jonathan. He said, you son of perverse, rebellious woman, do I not know that you have chosen the son of Jesse to your own shame and to the shame of your mother's nakedness? For as long as the son of Jesse lives on earth, neither you nor his kingdom shall be established. Therefore, send and bring him to me, for he shall surely die. Then Jonathan answered to Saul, his father, why should he be put to death? What has he done? But Saul hurled his spear at him to strike him. So Jonathan knew his father was determined to put David to death. Jonathan rose from the table in fierce anger and ate no food the second day of the month, for he was grieved for David because his father had disgraced him. So it's all clear. It's on the table. Saul's not going to be nice to David. And this bothered Jonathan. Like Mikey brought up earlier. Like, this has got to be hard for him to think through this process. John says, man, what I hate most about this is that Davy would never get to roll with the mans on the side of eternity again. Yeah, it's true. Verse 35. In the morning, Jonathan went out in the field to the appointment with David, and with him a little boy. And he said to the boy, run and fire the arrows that I shoot. And as the boy ran, he shot the arrows beyond him. And when the boy came to the place of the arrows that Jonathan had shot, Jonathan called to the boy and said, Is not the arrow beyond you? Jonathan called after the boy, hurry, be quick, do not stay. So Jonathan's boy gathered up the arrows and came to his master, but the boy knew nothing. Only Jonathan and David knew the matter. And Jonathan gave his weapons to his boy and said to him, go and carry them to the city. And as soon as the boy had gone, David rose from the beside the stone heap and fell on his face on the ground and bowed 3 times. And then they kissed one another and wept with one another, David weeping the most. Then Jonathan said, go in peace, because we have sworn both of us in the name of the Lord, saying, the Lord shall be between me and you, and between my offspring and your offspring forever. And he arose and departed, and Jonathan went off to the city. And that's it. That's where we're ending tonight, guys. This is a hard situation that's taking place. And it's rough. David's done nothing wrong, but it's a hard situation. Sometimes in life, as we walk with God, hard situations come up. And we have to deal with these things. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But the Lord does provide through these times. He does take care of us through these situations that we call. And it may not be in the way that we like it. It may be difficult. but it is the situation that we had to walk through. We talked about it in Friday's episode of Geek Devotions a little bit, that God provides for those who love him. I love you like a brother, but when they said that, it was a common greeting, kissing on the cheeks. That's what that means. that's not what that means, Dave, John. But it was like we said, God provides through these time frames. It's not easy. It's hard. And we have to trust him. And I know that's difficult for a lot of people. A lot of people have trust issues. But that's how we do this. That's how we walk it out. We walk through hard times with trust in Christ, in everything. And sometimes we don't understand the situation. Sometimes we don't see the blessings on it. What's up, Casson? Good to see you, sis. Glad to have you here, ma'am. So, great example from my life. Years ago, I was in a really bad situation that I did not understand at all. Glad you're popping in, Casson. Years ago, when I was a teenager, we discovered that my stepfather had an affair. And we were all going to move. We separated. And then amid everything, I started going to church, got saved, started serving the Lord. And God was doing a lot of work in me, a lot of changes taking place, me trying to change my mindset on certain things. It was a long journey, a lot of stuff. But my stepfather came up, he's like, hey, let's get back together. Let's restore the family. We thought, cool. So the plan was we were going to move all the way out to New Mexico. And so we did. We moved to New Mexico. And I was supposed to come back to Shreveport for some surgeries at the Shriners Hospital. And the night before my surgery, my stepfather called and said, don't come home. You have no place here. It's a trick to get us away from his girlfriend. And there's a lot of depth to this. There's a lot of things that minutia of this, where it was really, really nasty. And I was angry. I was upset. My mom was hurt. My sister was hurt. We didn't know what to do. We were basically homeless here. Where, we love God. Why is this happening? We had to handle some hard things. We had to walk through some hard times. And over the years, I'm able to look back and I've been able to see God's provision. It wasn't easy. There were times where we questioned things, where we were worried about things. Hey, thanks for subbing, Turkish. Welcome to Geek Devotions. I'm not familiar with you. How long you been around, my friend? Are you following? Not subbing. But yeah, so we were struggling. We didn't know what to do. It was hard. Hard times are hard. And it's like, well, but that, if you're a believer, if you love Jesus, why does it hard times? Because life sucks. We live in a fallen world. But we trust in God. He provides. We get through those seasons and we begin to see his provision all the way through. The provision of the community that I became part of here in Shreveport. The friends that I made here. The connections, the things that put me in different places, in different rooms, that brought me to this point right here. Going through those hard times sucked. But along the road, God provided. Along the road, he taught me things. Along the road, he put me in places to hear things, to learn things, to see things differently. And it brought me to tonight. To Geek Devotions, Monday night, play and pray. Where we're here loving on people. David is having a terrible time in this passage we just read. It sucks. It's a journey. But we see God move greatly in his life. The difference between what's happened with David and us is we're living it in real time. Whereas when we read David's account, we can read several chapters in an hour. And we're like, oh, wow, look at all this stuff. In real time, it's not easy. And that's where we need community. That's where we need people to support us, to encourage us, to go, hey, I know it's terrible right now, but you're going to make it. I don't know how, but we're going to walk through this together with grace, because that's what we do as a community. John. So guys, that's our Monday, our discussion for tonight. How can I pray with you guys? Leave a comment. Let me know how I can pray with you, how I can encourage you tonight. As we pray, we're going to jump into our games. Socast goes, New Mexico, the land that looks. It came out of a Roadrunner cartoon. Yes, indeed. John, do it. Mikey says, to quote the character from the novel, end it all today, and you destroy the possibility of tomorrow being better. True. So my hand's floating there. You know, John he's saying altar call, and it's kind of humorous, but it is like, if we can pray with you guys, like maybe you're like, I'm going through hard times, I'm struggling, I need prayer, Dallas. Life sucks, and I don't know where to turn. You know, I recommend Jesus. Because it's how I survived. And I've seen him provide for so many people. I've seen so many other people who were at a place where things were gone. They weren't going to make it. And Christ changed their lives. One of my best friends was a terrible, terrible individual. And should have died. And he found Christ. And now he is literally one of my best friends. And has transformed so many people's lives, and the most caring person I ever met because of Christ. That's what Jesus does. He transforms our lives. It's not just about, I got my escape ticket out of hell. It's a transformation of life, a mindset of how we care for people, how we see people. I hated people. I genuinely hated people after all that went down with my stepfather. I don't hate people anymore. So I can pray with you guys. Val says, well, that's me in a nutshell at the moment. Trying to change things to finally be in a place where I can thrive. Still hoping for that email in the near future. Still hoping for a life. I got you, John. I got you, brother. I know you've made some major sacrifices, some major changes, and you've been on your own crazy journey yourself for a long time. And so we're going to pray for you, bud. John says, John from Playing Games with Strangers. Seminary is coming fast. And the reality of how much things are going to change. What it does is starting to sink in. All right. We're going to pray in that. John, I want to encourage you in this. Seminaries, going to Bible college. I didn't have a seminary. I went to Bible college at a university I went to. So I actually have a full college degree, but it acts as a seminary also. Keep this in mind, man. It's training, is to equip you, but it doesn't have to define you. What defines you is how you use the information that's given to you. What defines you is how you allow the Lord to use that information to speak to you and to move you forward. All right. So any other prayer requests we can do for you guys? If you guys would be praying for my in-laws, they had a bit of an accident last week. It was pretty wild. Pray for the Lord to provide for them. And pray for my mom. You guys have been keeping up. My mom had a pipe burst in her house back in August. And took us months of fighting the insurance. A few phone calls between me and a particular adjuster. And a few other things. But we got things coming together. They're putting flooring in my mom's house. They've replaced the walls. It's coming together. My mom will probably be moving my mom back into her home. My mom and my sister will be home for the first time in 4 months. In the next couple weeks. So bless the Lord. So we should be praying for that transition for us. So Casco's 8-hour drive to the other side of Tejas. Woo! This weekend. Would not mind the traveling mercies. Absolutely, my dude. Good night. Woo! Apple says, I've just been praying for mental clarity to fix how I think about life and myself and figure out who I want to be. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. Apple, that's a journey. Figuring out life, figuring out who you want to be. It's not easy. A lot of the same advice I give now I gave earlier is the same thing as trusting God and lean into Him. Let Him speak to you. Have a great community who's going to encourage you, walk you through that, pray with you, answer questions honestly as best they can, and walk that out with them prayerfully. Dgrez TV, my man, lurk away, dude. Thanks so much. John says, I gotta get you down to Shreveport next year. Val, you, me, Dallas, and Bam, squatting up. Well, guys, let's pray real quick, and over what's going on in our lives over this passages. Lord, we just thank you for your presence and your grace. We thank you for the example we find in the scriptures. Lord, that it's so easy to take one slice of a passage and just, freak out about it. And so easy to look, just to blindly look at the span of a person's lives and forget that these were moments, these were journeys. For David, this is a dark night of the soul. He's struggling, he's hurting on the inside because he's having to leave some level of security. And there's a lot of things ahead of him that are hard. But Lord, we know that you provided for him. I thank you, Lord, that we may go through hard times. We may go through difficult things. And some of us have gone through horrific things, more things that we can't even talk about. But you provided. You took care of them. And Lord, we know that you will do the same. It may not look the way we want it to look. It may not be the way that we want it to be. But we know that if we trust in you, if we love you and we trust in you, let you carry us, you will provide. And we thank you for that. Lord, I pray for my brother John Valendro, who is, man, he's taken big steps. And Lord, he's praying for an open door, provision. And Lord, I pray that you continue to do some stuff, continue to open his eyes to things, continue to transform his mindset on some stuff, and help him to see you clearly. But Lord, provide for him. Provide a job, provide a place for him. Help him to find meaning where he's been missing meaning, in the name of Jesus. I pray for my buddy John from Playing Games with Strangers as he prepares for this next leg in his journey with you, Father God, going to seminary, discovering more about you. Lord, I pray you continue to equip him. I thank you, Lord, he has a hunger, a desire to grow and to learn and to discover more of you. And Father, I pray that you speak to him, Holy Spirit, speak to him, and use what's given to him to grow. Use what's given to him to reach people, to let them know they're loved and they're cared for, that there's a plan and a purpose for their lives. Lord, I pray for Apple. Lord, she's just trying to find clarity. There's a lot of things that are bothering her. There's a lot of things that are up here that she struggles with. And Holy Spirit, I pray you just cut through those things. Lord, I pray even for tonight, just for simple dreams that show her your grace, simple dreams that show her your love for her and help her to understand you have something for her. And Lord, walk her through this process. Hold her hand and walk her through it. Connect her with people who can guide her. They can encourage her in a biblical and appropriate manner and just be there for her. Lord, pray for my man Cellcast, Lord, as he takes this journey for 8 hours to the other side of Texas. Lord, Texas is a long journey, and 8 hours will probably get him, I don't know, a quarter of the way through the state. But Lord, I pray for mercies with him. Help him stay awake. I pray for the roads to be well. I pray for the weather to be chilled. And Lord, for you to provide for him. I pray for opportunities, God. Open opportunities for Drew on this trip to love people, to encourage them, to change their lives. Pray for, he hasn't asked for it, but I'm praying for him, for Nerdy Disciple, Lord, as pray for his family, for his mom and him, as you provide for them, take care of them through this time frame, some stuff they're dealing with. Thank you, Lord. You've already provided. You've done amazing things for them already. I pray, Lord, you continue to provide. In the name of Jesus, amen. All right, guys. And that was our prayer and Bible study. Let's go. Roll up on the chat. Val says, I would love that if it's an option. What am I playing?
What just happened?
I don't know.
I broke the game, guys.
What game is that?
Guys, I broke the game.
Oh, it's Batman.
What's happening?
I broke Batman.
Dell, you need to clip this, man. I broke the game.
I broke it.
Falling
I broke it hard.
nothingness.
That's crazy. Wild. Ooh. All right. So anyways, it says if that's an option, I'm hoping to move next year. If possible, we'll see. Word. John says to John, I know you said before, I'm still going to bug you. Get it? John says to John, maybe you guys will just have to come visit me in Japan. Which that would be a dream come true, actually. Retro Rewinds in the house. What's going on, brother? Glad to have you here. Retro, how you been, man? How are you and your bride doing, dude? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Tonight, we're playing an interesting game. It's a game that we're playing partially because I need content for Friday's episode of Geek Devotions. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. Because we have one more week of our... After this Friday, we'll have one more week of Mythical Mayhem. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. That's weird. Oh, turn that down on the TV. And so we're going to go a little different route. Do something a little different. And we're going to play a game called Okami, which is based off of Japanese lore. So my devotion in a couple weeks might be on that. I don't know. We'll find out. Salcos goes, is your hair purple, Geek Devotions, or is the light? Oh, no, it's, yeah, I've dyed my hair purple. No, it's a light. I have a light over here that's purple. Richard goes, right. Nerdy Disciple goes, breaking the game is far better than losing the game. Oh, my dude. Nike for the win. That was a great way of sneaking in. I lost the game, my dude. All right, so we're gonna play this game called Okami, based off Japanese lore. Why are we doing it? Because I need content. I did Assassin's Creed Odyssey this past week, and did some stuff with Greek mythology and that. So this is what we're gonna run with. I remember this one. It's an interesting one. I haven't played it. I'll tell you what, I played it for a few minutes, just toying around with it when Celeste first got it. So Cass goes, hear that, Roy? You lost the game. John says, I don't play the game. Everyone plays the game, John. You can't escape it. So, because Nintendo's dumb, even though we have the family plan, I can't play a game that Celeste bought on her account. Dumb. So, I got to play using her account. The game. So, Apple, hold up. Apple, it's time for you to be introduced to the game. This is very simple. The game is very, very simple. This is the game. It's a thought experiment. The game is a thought experiment, Apple. Rule number 1. You ready for this, Apple? Rule number 1. Do not think about the game. That is rule number 1. Basic rule. Done. Don't think about it. Rule number 2. If you think about the game, you must tell other people that you have thought about the game. Rule number 3. After you have done this for 15 minutes, nobody can mention the game after the initial taking place. That way, the clock can reset. People can have time to forget what's happening. And also pull out the daggers that were thrusted into their chests by the people in the room. That is the game. Now, here's the deal. By knowing the game, you are playing the game forever. You are part of the game. You may not think you're part of the game, but you are part of the game because you know about the game. So, Retro may shut down the stream now. That's okay. You still lost the game, my friend. So, here's the deal. This game is wild. I was in Bible college, right? I'm in the lunchroom. And I go, oh, man, I lost the game. And a friend of mine from Argentina goes, excuse me? And I was laughing like, what? They're like, what did you just say to me? I go, that's this thing. It's called the game. Like, how do you know the game, Dallas? And I'm like, excuse me? Is there a problem here? That's how widespread the game is. I was in New York City getting coffee, like, I lost the game. In front of me, I was like, no, I lost the game in the back of the coffee shop. Someone we don't know goes, I lost the game. It's international. Aliens on a distant planet probably know about the game. So, welcome to the game, madam. John, Retro goes, no! Val goes, no! Run away now! My viewing numbers just plummet all of a sudden. Retro goes, don't listen, Apple! So Cass goes, my longest streak on the game was 15 years. Wow! Impressive. Oh my gosh. John says, if there is no player volition, then it cannot be a game. So either I am not playing the game or the game is a lie. I didn't say it was a fun game, John. It's just one you are trapped in. Nerdy goes to Apple, don't worry, daggers are only used in tournament rules. To the Shadow Realm with them. Our bows allowed. Only on Thursdays, and it's Tuesday, so no bows. All right, so. All right, let's play Okami, guys. Bellandros, it's time to play the game. Spits water. All right, firing up Okami. All right, so hopefully you guys gotta let me know if it's too loud when it fires up as I cry. Is it sear water? Cry water? I don't know. We're not doing the Joy-Cons. We're living dangerously. No, we're not. We're just gonna use my Pro controller. All right. Play using Joy-Cons. In this game, you can use motion controls for things like celestial brush fishing. Okay. Didn't get a chance to read all that. This is legitimately pretty. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatens the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and banished the darkness. Hey, can one of my admins update the game for me? This ethereal wolf valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration for the wolf. It's so pretty. I genuinely love the art style of this game. It has some of the feelings of the Japanese wall scrolls while being not at the same time. It's almost like, what's that new style of 2D? It's like 2D HD or something like that. It kind of feels like that. Turn this down a little bit, my ears. Catch up on chat. Retro, Val, both taking care of the stuff for me. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Rewind this a little bit. Because I'm playing the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. Because I learned to stream from Retro Rewind podcasts. That's why. Let's turn down this way. All right. I'm still waiting for a marionette on a tricycle. Retro Socast goes, it's been to the Shadow Realm, and it has a really nice hot tap. What? That's so funny. All right. Oh, you've been to the Shadow Realm. Apple goes, celestial fishing? That's so random. Yep, pretty much. Everyone's chatting. Val goes, it does say HD. It does say HD, doesn't it? Even the wolves. He has an epic doge. Have you ever heard of a band called Ningyu Isu? Okay. All right, let's jump into it. All right. Are we going through this whole thing again? All right. New game. Wait, hold on. Let's go options. Options. Camera control. Normal. Controller settings. We'll figure that out. Rumble control. Let it rumble, baby. Let it rumble. Sound settings. All right. Background music. I like the background music, but it's a little hot in my ears. So I'm going to bring it down some. Okay. M3's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The myth, the legend, the man with the golden camera. Hey. No. I keep forgetting. I have to get rid of that thing. John, you're going to get me copyright struck because of that shoe cream stuff, man. I got to remember to take that off. Oh, my gosh. Val says, no, I'm terrible on music for the last decade or so. So I used to discover and follow people, but I've been way too busy. I gotcha. So, religious fanboy, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, John, so I have to remove that. I'm sorry, man, I gotta get rid of it. I haven't had a chance to log in and do it. But like literally it's copyrighted. And so every time it plays, I get in trouble for it. It flags our streams. So that's what it is. All right, let's jump in. Val goes, oh, I know them. Like personally, you know them, Val? Because I mean, you would. Like, I just feel like you would know these people. All right, let's do control. I don't want to do that, actually. I'm going to learn the controls natively as we play the game, okay? Okami. All right, can you guys hear the game okay? Let me know. M3, how you been? I've been good, man. How you been? What's been going on? How are you and the bride doing? I know you guys moved off. Story, Hadikama. That says one or two more popular songs on. Oh, really? Awaiting your orders, Captain. What? What are we getting orders on? I've been good, bro. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kimiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without dark secrets. Dun dun dun. Val says, as small as Japan is, I might be able to get to know them. You never know. Word? Thank you for the hydration. And 3 goes, currently dealing with about 8 inches. 8 inches of snow? Bro! My dude!
And so by having that character, it
that is a change up for you, man.
Healed so they don't die and go away. It'll keep your skeletons alive to...
Yeah. So I bake. Right?
Oh, is that Timmy?
Yeah.
You got Timmy in there?
You will use them throughout the rest of the game. You will never change them.
Apple's got 7,000 credits.
Prayer, aura, mercenary.
You only have flurry? We have no snow here. No snow at all. We have I have ice creams machines. We could do that. I can get a snow cone and I could throw it on the street and that would shut down the city basically. So that's the thing I could do. John from Playing as Rich says, I just picked up Shin Sensei album and it's more fire than Michael Jackson's hair on Pepsi commercial. It's terrible.
That blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, faker. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
It's a dentist doctor, Mr. Wow, Michael. Val says we have not had snow here. That's interesting. I'm surprised you have. Well, no, it's early for you guys to have snow. You guys normally have snow probably January, late January. Apple says we had snow on Halloween, but not much since. Oh, okay. All right. To satiate the appetite of the Orky, the fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Val says Timmy does show up from time to time. I'm not sure what played in it is probably a good thing. I couldn't hear it if Timmy was in it. It was probably from the birthday stream that was not friendly for the stream. It was a clip with Timmy. There was something about skeletons. Apple says, no, not a maiden. Yes, a maiden will be sacrificed. You mean snackrifice? Yeah, basically. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on neck. This is why you can't stop reading things mid-sentence, because my brain forgot that it was talking about the creature. And for a second there, I thought it was describing the maiden, that she had a body like a mountain. She's just this like hulking woman. She's there to take on the beast, not be eaten by it. That's terrible. Apple says this is very important. It uses up points. It is. I think today we hit 13 degrees. Wow. That's crazy, man. Where are you from, religious? Of tree trunks and blood red eyes were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared to disobey the horrific beast. Oh, sounds terrifying. Val says, some women do like that. I hear they go to opera. All right, let's go. I do like the music of this. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. Apple says, Snackrifice was a giant buff Medusa. The wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Ah, Illinois. Very nice. So Suckus goes, King Ghidorah is hungry, right? The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of the Orky. Mikey says to Apple, but did it hit your stomach like a rock? What? This is kind of the music I listen to in my office when I'm chilling. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. Hold on one second. I'm getting messages from people. Come on. Work for me. You can do it. Okay. All is well. It is good. So, wrong Hydra. Yeah, Hydra. Okay. Yeah, wrong Hydra. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shinari's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accused festival, or the cursed festival, had arrived. The white plume arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orky once and for all, Nagi traveled to Beast's cave in Peace's place of his beloved. Religious family goes, what's your favorite? So my favorite kind of music, so that's a fun story. I tell people, religious, I enjoy most music except for country. I get nosebleeds when I listen to country music. Just not a thing for me. I'm sorry. No. I'm not no shade towards people who love country music. I just can't rock it. When I'm trying to chill, trying to relax, mostly when I'm studying, I do instrumental stuff, a combination of some jazz funk, some instrumental, like, well, traditional Japanese music. I forgot what it's called, but there's a Japanese guitar. There's a couple ladies I listen to that play that, and I really enjoy. I listen to a lot of hip hop, a lot of rap, and I enjoy rock and roll music, hard rock. Not so much into the stoner metal, I've discovered, but I can rock with it at times. But yeah, that's the best I can do for you guys there, bud. Nerds Ups was. It would be really cool if the game narrator was the voice of Aku. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really neat, nerdy. John says, little known fact, this game is what the Ace of Base song, the sign, was about. Really? Interesting. Shemison. Sokas goes, I suspect you're listening to the wrong country music. I don't know. You're lying? Okay. So, fun story. Legitimately, years ago, a buddy was giving me a ride to work. I literally made the joke. I don't listen to country music. It gives me nosebleeds. And he's like, oh yeah? So he turns on the country music station. I was taking him to work. I was like, and so we're laughing about it. I kid you not. 20 seconds after he does that, my nose starts to bleed. We're scrambling, find something to put over my nose because I'm bleeding on my way to work because he's playing country music. All right, let's see here. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orc's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, his eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orki stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orki's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared, as if to protect Nagi. It stood its ground before the Orki. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiryanuni, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiryanuni leapt towards Orki. Orki reared its terrifying heads, readied its fangs for battle. The beast struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Nerdy Disciple goes to Cellcast. Everything country music until 2009 is good, agreed. This was in 2004, so yeah, as of 2004, country music gave me nosebleeds, so there you go, guys. Current stuff is straight fire. Interesting. Is it because it's on fire? It's because people are just burning it? Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranu summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orki's flames. Dumpster fire. As Orki closed in on Shironi, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shironi fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orki, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Apple Dance goes, dump Mr. Fire, dump Master Fire, duck Master Fire. What is happening, Apple? Are you having a stroke, baby? So Cass goes, I personally believe they haven't made country music since 2005. And then now they have made a twang pop. Wow. Shironui covered the gashes majestic coat by dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orki. This is a good story. I'm enjoying it. I'm here to play a game, but I'm enjoying it. Orki saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shironui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orki, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orki's fearsome heads separated from their owner. It is a long cutscene. You have been listening? Orki's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shironui had succumbed to Orki's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shironui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shironui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shimaru's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyami and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shimaru's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Hold on, I want to address this. We're talking about how this cutscene, the intro, is so stinking long. And I get that. There's a lot of things that games have right now, currently. It's just a long intro. I played a game the other day, and I kid you not, it took me 3 hours to get to the opening credits to get through all the tutorials. And why is that? Why is that the case? Because we don't print out the books anymore. Used to in games, you would get a booklet that told you the story, told you the characters, and how to control the dadgum characters. You don't get any of that, so they gotta plug it in here. So you gotta do one or two things. Either A, you just have a digital booklet, okay, or you play it through the tutorial. And good ones make the tutorial interesting. But that's the reason why I genuinely think that A, intros are longer now, and B, why games were harder back then, because the reality is none of us read the book. Period. None of us read those books. Let us continue. What? No, what are you doing? Okay. Whew. Is this the legendary sword? Val says, hold on, let me do something real quick. Mark? There we go. That didn't work. We're marking that at A minute 9 into it. Val says, but the new stuff is just pop. Interesting. Val says 100% cellcast. A lot of the old stuff is quality. Alan Jackson, Diamond Rio, Dolly Parton, Cash Family, and even some really, really old stuff. Val goes, I looked at the pictures. We did. We looked at the pictures. None of us read the book. Give me a manual and get off my lawn. Basically. That's funny. All right. Is this a legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyami, the sword that banished the dreaded Orki? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Nope, you made a mistake. You done messed up, Aaron. Run! Run, boy, run! Run, Forrest! Oh, who seeks power? He who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, unleash my power. Don't do it! Don't do it! It's gotta be a mistake! This dude's running. I should have taken off work today! You're not worthy yet. Oh no, it's a banishing sword. You need 20 hearts, right? Ain't gonna happen. This dude has 100 years of heartburn indigestion. That's all that was. That wasn't fire. That was just bad breath of crap that was stuck up in his teeth for all this time. Now loading. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. A tiny settlement of Kameki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Boom. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left. It is in this world. Amatasua, now is his time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Arg! Okami Amatsuri. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see you at the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Oh. Pup's like, I'm done. You talk too much. Hamatatsu, Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from the myths, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country in Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh. Awkward. Ooh, what on earth? What on earth is right, man? That was creepy. So guess, wait, isn't Amaterasu the goddess that the Japanese emperor once claimed to be a descendant from? Probably. Val, our resident Japan expert. Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun and light. She is timid. Timid is the wrong word, but after an attack, she was sealed herself in a cave for many years. I want to throw out an absurd number because myths, but I do remember how I do not remember how long it was. Apple has evil tickle giggles, right? Celeste, poor baby. My bride is out shopping right now. It's the week before Christmas, and she was getting groceries, but also stuff for. She's supposed to be getting my Christmas gift for me, so. Which means she's going to be coming in soon, and she's going to be hiding stuff. So, Apple gets get some rest. You again? It's taking so long to get this intro, though. Oh, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure are a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm Wandering Artist. The name's Isun. Wandering Artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and that won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Thank you. I'll have a water break. What do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? Val says hi to Celeste. So, got 6 more days till the last minute shoppers start shopping. Word. What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down and in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it? You look just like that statue of Shiraru. Yummy. Oh, whoa, what do you think you're doing here? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in a wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with a granny soon. Don't make me use my prize sword, Dinkomaru, against you. It's about to get wild, ladies and gentlemen. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great Amasuru. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiaki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in the fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trusting you to know what you will lead down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore the life of the world. I gotta drink some water again. These accents, wow, make me think of Mushu. I was trying to go for it. Mushu is the best Disney companion, and no one can argue. I'll give you that. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuga girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside of the fruit? That's the fruit. The girl said, right? If you cut it down, the village will be restored. but it's awful high up there, you know. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Sorry, guys. Oh, is there a picture button? I'm not sure why it has a picture there. So it's because I forget how crazy things are. This is why I normally shop before Christmas online, right? Alp says, you didn't fail. You just didn't do it as well. Word. Oh, I can jump. I can jump if you want me to. Alright, we need to... guess climb this way. Whoop. I could jump if you want to. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place in this village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use your right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? As we gaze around the world. Okay. I'm trying to like, here we go. All right. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Thank you for breaking the fourth wall there. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck on something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Word? Save. As you can see, there's a couple of save files on here because at one point Celeste was playing. But now I'm playing, and that's where we're at. Alright. Save your progress for all eternity. Word? Okay. Oh. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Dale, what's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. How you been, bro? Dale says, it's your party. You can jump if you want to. Press Y to bust them with your head. All right. Oh, that didn't work. Way to go, furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Get all the coins. See if I can do multiples at one time. Nope, I can't. Okay. All right, so we're breaking stuff. I really need the axis to change. Logbook. I need to change the controls. Can we change the controls? Is that a possibility? Equipment? Apparently not. Whoa, hold on there, Furbo. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up there that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press firmly so you'll jump really high. I'm not sure why we're using this voice for her. Whoop, there we go. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, huh? So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. I want to watch Mushu now. All right. Oh. All right. Come break these pots real quick. You obtained Holy Bone. Okay. Amish's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Cool. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amish, who is it? That's kind of long, mind, if I just call you Amy. Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch, I'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Coming out of Man Church. Nice, dude. How'd it go tonight, man? All right, so we just kind of brush back and forth like that. All right, that's easy. That's easy. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of my many brush techniques. It uses divine power. It's a brush gun power. You can restore broken or missing things. I practice really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were single powerful entity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separated gods. One to move up to North Town is a little bit crazy, and they got the one down in South Town. But the gods, they all dwell within objects all around us. But God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Am I supposed to do that for this game? Dale says, coming out of it. Oh, Celeste goes, I need you to say the following phrase. Y'all from Shreveport. Woo, y'all from Shreveport. That's kind of where I was going with. Gonna break some stuff. Oh. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It could be just that a little puddle over there. Couldn't it? That little bayou. All right, what do you want me to do over here, man? Examine. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled okay, so it just does the same thing. Yeah, probably that. I really need these controls to go a different direction. Is there a way to change these controls? I know I looked. Close the game. Close fan and resume game. That's not what I want to do. I'll change the controls. Can I not change the controls? I got a logbook. Journal. Cut down the peach. Alright. That's cool. I respect it. I have a traveler's guide. Travel tips. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Apparently, I cannot do nothings. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, those are stars forming the pattern, or is it just me? Is there one missing? Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Okay. Bah! It looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. Sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble. Okay. Oh. Okay. And all I just want to do is a little dab, right? Just a little dab right there. Japanese Cajuns? Exactly, my friend. Oh, you do need a Cajun. I can't. I don't need your help. Oh my. That is spectacular. I am loving this art. It's Celeste. Staying in here. Celeste has banned me from leaving this room. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Leslie says, I'll stay in the office. I'm home and I have some I have to sort and hide. Gotcha. Japanese Cajun. Doug goes, it was awesome. That's cool, man. So what you guys talk about tonight at the men's thing? Alba goes, a Mushu ancestor, right? Why? Why if it isn't another Amersa? Isn't it Mother Amersa? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yamigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day and could again meet. Celeste, can you bring me some more water? These voices are killing me. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of the stardust. Whoa. Oh, I think that's some shadowing. That's interesting. I think there's more shadow on him now. Dale says, Angler Nick LeBurn shared his testimony and messages. Very cool, man. So what did you get out of it? What was how did you grow from today's gathering with the dudes? Cellcast goes, it's the Eternal Dragon Shinron, but without Dragon Balls. LJ Paladin's playing Bad North. What is Bad North, LJ? Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. My wife is awesome. She brought me water. Well, that was Yagami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power to rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique, huh? All right, well, first off, we're going to break open these pots and gain the yin. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to turn around. Wait, where'd I go? Not that way. Valernjo says, so the female dragon? John. Val. I read through that, just blew through it, and then it hit me. God almighty. You're welcome for the laugh, John. Dale says 13 spirits of Scooby-Doo, basically. The difference is there's no Scraffy. I wonder if drawing some stardust would get that river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could be pulled off a stone like that. Oh yeah? Boy, let me show you what. I'm bringing puppy power here, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I really need to invert this stuff because this is driving me nuts. All right, let's see here. Nope, that wasn't what I want to do. Whoa! River of Stardust! So it really must be the rivers of heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew a darn thing? Look, man, I'm trying here. And we're swimming. Dang, I gotta draw a river all the way over here. There we go. Whoo! That was more than I wanted to. Can't check on chat. So goes, oh no. So Cats goes to Vel. Congratulations on making the oldest joke in Dragon Ball franchise. Dale goes, nope, just quench my thirst. I get that, man. I get it. Sometimes it's good just to dwell. All right, what's here? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here, amazing. It can swallow up a lots of food. Then, when it's full, you can retrieve the owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with some whatever food we can find around here, okay? All right, let's find some food. I've got to change this thing. Hold on. You consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. All right, hold on. I gotta wait till I can find a place to save, don't I? Ugh, I hate these reverse controls. You consumed a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. This one makes us happy. Alright. Is that it? Is that all the stuff? It would appear that is everything. Not just quench my thirst. Oh, it's for that. Alright, is there anything here to smash heads with? Alright, here we go. It's just so to quote Francisco, it's so pretty. Like, I genuinely enjoy the look of this game. I like how it has this paintbrush feel to it. Now, this is a remake. This is a remaster of an older game. And I recognize that. Examine. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? I don't know. Oh. Don't jump in the water where the fire will go out that's on your back. Noted. Could have told me that beforehand. Before I jumped in the water. Retro's laughing. I love the feel of this game. I wish I was better at it. It takes some getting used to. You consumed dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain fills Astral Pouch a little bit. probably said in the manual. I probably did. Did you need one more mythology thing to cover? I have a movie idea if you do. Really? What movie? Retro? Oh. Is this a legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished the evil 100 years ago with the help of a white wolf, Shironi. First the river of the heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is wrecked. See that sword up there? See, that sword's in really bad shape. The god sure didn't do much to protect this place. All right, well, let's go find out. I bet you I need to do this. Kada! That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a muskrat? Is it a mouse? Is that a mouse? Oop. It is a, I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness! Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. A gerbil? A boar? It's Pikachu! It is, Pikachu. What I got out of it, let God shatter my sin. That's a good statement. That's solid. That's a good thing to come out of that with that, Dale. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of the sword as it was designed to conquer evil. Oh my. The power of the pup. Hey, what's that? Hey, that was the god Takigami. Master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiruni. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi, who, when Shiruni died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiruni and Nagi, this is just like the legend. Power pups, yep. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about you showing yourself on the board over there, you hear? Let me see what slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it until I see it. All right, and we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna slash. What the? Wow! I didn't think you did it in your furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Mm-hmm. Hey, Furball? I'm a Tasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shimmeru Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'm gonna tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. This dog is not happy. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made my decision, okay? Up goes. The base visuals of the game make me think of PS2. Val, help me out. This is from an older game system. I don't think it's PS2. I want to say it was like a GameCube game, maybe an early Wii game. But I can see why you feel that. It's a little too, but this is also HD high res, so I'm not sure. But enough about me. Now that you master the power slash, you can cut down that thing Silver was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot, okay? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I need to. I'm trying. Oh, you won't let me just turn around? What I want to go? I can't go that way. I gotta go this way. Oh, delay. I don't think you can fit through the hole. Why don't you use your new power on it? Give it a good little clean stroke. All right, we'll do that. Whoop. Well, that didn't work. Okay, that worked. Ah, it was a Wii. Thanks, so Cass. I mean, it's motion control, so it makes it. Yeah, it does make sense. It could have been an Xbox Connect. You know, that was such a huge success. The Xbox Connect. Oh my goodness. What the? Where'd that come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your neck? Well, press the Y to use the power against them. Look at me. Once you've caught them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy to prey for you to brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash, okay? You obtained ink bottle. A bottle full of ink fills one of Amatoru's ink pots. You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid restores a little solar energy. Time, damage, money. Sweet. Not by the hair of my chin. That's funny. Selkos goes, it was a Wii game. The paintbrush was the motion control gimmick. The game was based around, I gotcha. That makes sense. Like Apple said. All right. Now dash away all. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The motivation for Celeste getting this game was multi-parted. Primary reason number one, she got this game. It's about a puppy. And that was enough for Celeste. Number two. Not only was it about a puppy, but it was pretty art. And she likes pretty art. I feel like I'm getting a hang of it. The controls are still wonky, but, you know. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get any of the stuff out of that battle. That's interesting. Celeste's two requirements. It's got to be pretty, and it's got to be chill. I'm really easy to please when it comes to games. All right, keep going. I'm sure the yin is going to come in place at some point. All right. You do love the Zelda games. Celeste goes, it doesn't have to be super chill, but it needs to be chill enough to play it when I'm tired. That's true. Have you ever watched, you would have to, oh wait, I missed something on Retro. Troll Hunter. What is that, Retro? What is Troll Hunter, my dude? Soulcast goes, I bet my co-host Jacob would love this game. You know, the dog the trolls. I bet he would connect. Note, it wouldn't make I wouldn't make this joke if I didn't think he would get it. Absolutely. I think it's funny. I think he would think it's funny too. So it goes, it doesn't have to be super. Oh, I read that. Abwas, have you played Spirit Fear? I have not. Bro, it's definitely both of those things. Interesting. Troll Hunter summary incoming. All right, and we just got to draw a little line right here. Whoosh. I drew a line. There we go. Dun 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 dun. A whole new world. This is where the Disney princess starts singing. Retro says a group of students investigate a series of mysterious bear killings, but learn there are much more dangerous things going on. They start to follow a mysterious hunter, learning that he's actually a troll. That's interesting. Where do you watch it on? Back to Isuni. Wow, this village has been restored. Sakura came through big time. She really was protecting the village, oh? But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. That was terrible. Ugh. Creeper. But seriously, with the monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there, okay? All right, let's go. Do-do-do. 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 Hold on. Is there anything over here? I want to see if there's anything up here real quick. Doesn't appear so. Is he running faster all of a sudden? Oh my. Hello. Examine. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. That is a villager. Like that's clearly a villager. Let's go this way. Climb up the mountain. Come, let's go up to the mountain. Come, let's go up to the Lord. There goes Puppy. She's connected with the Continental. Cellcast goes, obviously she's painting with all the colors of the wind. Free on YouTube with ads, apparently. I think I watched it on Tubi. I'll check that out, man. Troll Hunter. Let's go. Sort of, still sorting, but I'm done with your stuff. Cool. Well, this does not look healthy in here. I've got a bad feeling about this. Why would you sound like a French candlestick? Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for science beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. Let's jump. Apparently we can't jump. I just want to jump out there, man. Why can't we jump down there? Let's go. I'm not sure why, Dale. It's just the voice that came out. Going down the mountain. Bloop. Examine. We don't have time to stroll around reading these signs. Rude. Oh. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's likely the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those small monsters they're talking about. More likely gotta belong to something bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here, huh? Alright, see you back when you come back. Oh, rewind. There your disciple goes. The old Sci-Fi Channel series, Tin Man, is so weird and nauseating. Picture Tim. Sir, I love the Tin Man. I own it on DVD, Mikey. I bought that sucker because I thought it was interesting and fascinating. I'm sorry, what? Wizard of Oz would count as mythology?
Because it's an American myth. It's an American fairy tale.
We shall ponder this. But yeah, I like Tin Man. Is that the one with Zoe? Yes, because it was amazing. Retro. Tin Man was great. I like how the pup just like, I'm taking a nap. I'm not finding somebody. Not good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with all this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. All right, come this way. I was just at the high ground, and now you want me to go back? We could have done this from up there already. Let's go back to that sacred deck that you were out before. Oh, so you recognize I was there. You recognize that, huh? This is bad. Everything for the hungry gringos. Because, well, I mean, it could be worse. I still have PTSD from Dinotopia. What is wrong with Dinotopia? That was fun. That was a cornerstone of childhood, nerdy. Why do you hurt me so? The sun's not even shining. It's black as night as far as the eye can see, and not a single villager can move a muscle. It's like some kind of curse. Did the monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this, is it, forever, right? If only the sun were out like a light on our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible for a guy like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush for God for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story, yeah? Yeah, well, let's try it. Boom. And we're gonna draw a circle. This is Boom. You're not actually trying to draw something, are you? Not sure you're up for the test. Look, man, what are you talking about? That was a good circle. All right, circle. This is difficult. There we go. Close enough. Huzzah, baby! What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amatasua, right? Right? Say my name, because I can't. That's the name of the sun god. So I'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're not on the run of the bill, God, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's all a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist like a musician of a shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't you name your brushwork after the poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back on to normal now, huh? Let's go. Shazam, right? Who are you? Huh? Village Elder Mr. Orange. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Sharoni. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Sharoni. This pup is just like, why are you talking? On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. What? No need to cry like that. You can really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I'm just stating facts. Ab goes, all right, I'm going to go to bed early for once since I went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. Good night, sis. I hope you have a great night. We love you so much. Thank you for hanging out. And hey, we're going to continue praying for you, sis, as you walk this out and try and discover what God has for you. We care about you, all right? Nerdy goes, that's really about mid-1990s to the late 2000s was the last generation of nerd geeks who were geeky before it became a thing. Man. There are plenty of geeks who are geeky. Plenty of young geeks, man. Can't gatekeep the geek being geeky, man. Retro says, guys, Apple, hope you're able to sleep better. Word. Oh, we got some baddies, y'all. We got them baddies. All right, let's go. Poof. What's the sudden chill down my spine? Hear that comfortable? Those are the monsters that we've been plaguing these lands. They sneak into the villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Din Kalamuru. The pup said no. Old man's about to become Alpo. About to come Alpo. That's funny, Dale. I'm trying to preserve. That didn't work. All right, we got some bonus yen, we got some money yen, we got some damage. We got it going on, y'all. We got it going on. Gaming and God, what's going on, my dude? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Hiya, how are you in Okami? I never beat it. We're doing pretty good. We're enjoying it. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise? And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because raiding the area of the monsters restores the god's powers into the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Very few people Believe in God these days, and many may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. My boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately, huh? That Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems like you guys have thrown some weak people, can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I show you around the village. I'm feeling we're here for an epic adventure. This should be fun, never. Catching back up on the chat. Let's see here. Is it gatekeeping if I care about the integrity of our people's culture? It's gatekeeping if you act high and mighty about 90s geeks being real geeks and young geeks being not really being geeks. That's gatekeeping, my bud. So it's just a balance we gotta keep a hold of, man. So I know people that they think, you know, unless you were a geek back in the 70s playing D&D in the basement of a house and then going out to watch Star Wars and open night, you're not really a geek. So that's what I'm just saying. You gotta be careful on how we word things, how we say things. Is this gaming on Steam or PS4? It's gaming, my good sir, on Nintendo Switch. Rachel's laughing at Dell. Old man that was the best line. Dell is the king of the one-liners, ladies and gentlemen. Dale says, why is the wolf wearing an Oreo on his back? It's a fiery disc. Nerd Disciple says to Gaming God, glory to in your house. Oh my gosh. You're doing the good work. What? All right, let's see here. You obtained feedback seeds. Interesting. So Gaming God, how you doing, my man? How you been? Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why you little devil? Look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait. This is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later, huh? Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck? Let's make some exceptions for this time, huh? Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I want to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you obtain, just press the button to open the fan menu. Boop. Oh. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use it. Well, we're done streaming for the night because let's just turn on her Switch. That's funny. That's funny. We're gonna see if my game's still there. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Gaming Guy says, Retro, yo, what's going on? Rich goes, I know some people that think gatekeeping isn't really a thing unless you're literally guard, and those people are super smart. They like to think so, don't they, Retro? Good man, thanks. Trying to get more involved, hang out with my fellow geeks. But dude, life has been busy this season. In good ways. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that, you know, it's been good, but I want to remind you, man, take some rest. Don't forget to and I am the pot calling the kettle black because I forget to take rest. It's important, my dude. So I'm sorry. Pretty good. Spinning mini plates though. Word. Celeste or Cellcast goes, so Celeste decided to do some gaming. Word. I hear you, man. I'm the same. So I forgot you were playing on my account. You're the only one that has it. There's a describes geek culture in 60s, 70s. Me, I leave my old man and his crew out of this. What? There's a Switch. God bless you. Merry Christmas. What's up, religious fanboy? Merry Christmas to you. Everyone's laughing. Yeah, that's called sleep. What is the sleep you speak of? I don't know what that is. Can you describe that for me, Gaming God? I'm not sure what that is. Blame the wife for pushing the reset button. We'll see. We're going to see what happens because we've not been in a situation where this has happened. So check and see if software can be played. Start the software. Huzzah! The game's still there. We need to find a save point. Oh, man. You check the items you have. There's other things you can do there, too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Sweet. All right. Is there anything else over here? Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. Boom. I mean, the game, like, I've said this before. Like, the thing about this game is it's just so pretty. Like, I love the art style. It has this beautiful brush feel to it. It combines a lot of my favorite elements about Japanese culture and art. It's just really nice. It really is just really, really nice. I will see. We got items. Solar energy. Ink pots. Astro pouch. Purse. Okay, cool. Power slash. Catch back up in chat real quick. Nintendo's dumb for not letting a family groups play the same game. Right? It's so frustrating. Quick save. Save like you never saved before. I gotta get to a mirror to save, man. Nintendo Day, probably a tactic to milk every last penny out of the consumer. Possibly. It's one of those things, man. Alright. Oh, there's somebody down here. Hello. Listen. Oh. Great Sharonu. Oh no. Alright, we'll feed the. Oh, hey. What's up, dude? Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see right behind you now. What? Oh, come on, dude. For real? All right, come on. Poof. All right, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for an exactly 22 seconds. Interesting. Interesting. Catch up on the chat real quick. Laughing. Retro says, okay, I'm going to chill as I leave. I think meant chill. Have a play test in 20 minutes. Let's go, dude. Need prep for it. Have fun, brother. Love you. If you want, so 20 minutes. I might be able to step a little bit longer and do that. I mean, what good business still, I mean, that's good business. Still sucks. It's good business, right? Love you too, Retro. Take it easy, brother. That's foul. Humans are not are not good people. No, sometimes we're not. All right, let's see. Let's go. All right, come down here. All right, there's people. Hello, peoples. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X. It makes me mad. If I can catch you digging around here, you'll be a good thumping. Okay, Late, chill out, relax. I haven't done nothing. Okay, let's... Little digging here. Hey, what's up, dude? Sure. Alright, can't feed the dog. Alright, what's here? A white wolf. Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Wow, that's rude. Think you could eat my dog, Habuo? We'll listen to this. There's this field my mom tends, you see. Well, Habiosa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing them around, trying to slug them. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Habusa was fixing to get all 10. Okay, cool. Am I supposed to go do that? Like, is that what you want me to do, kid? Hello, person. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's pleasure to meet you. Saki brewer Kushi. What's up, Bobo? How you doing, brother? Dale goes, humans are numb from their brain down. They can be. Not always, but they can be. Oh, I remember her. She does give a good thumping. Oh, wow. Habusa's legendary Japanese pro wrestler. Indeed. That's exactly what that is. Welcome to the fields again, are you? Yes, soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susunu give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Okay, cool. Well, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many more people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or 3 even times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell them when to talk, because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. I might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muting themselves, but it pays to listen. Nope, don't bite her. Don't bite her. Don't bite her. No. I didn't mean to bite you, madam. I didn't mean to bite you. Hello? Nice neighbor, Suno's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake, too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Suno. He could use a friend. I should think he's always on his own. Okay, I think she's got everything. All right, so we need to collect this kid again. Dale says, interested in some magic beans, kid? Time to get the wolf drunk. No, we do not promote that. Telcast goes, too bad Retro left. He needs a reminder to talk to NPCs, right? So this goes, add quote, madam. I don't mean to bite you. Didn't mean to bite you. Indeed. It's less art Retro. Put up the face. All right. Hey kid, can you tell me where I can find a thing? Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you have to avoid being slugged by mama. I admit, you're the better canine if you can do it. She gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my ideal of a good time, Amy. At least you can have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. Alright, how do it? Alright, we gotta time this just right. You consumed 1 turnip. Fills a pouch. No, ma'am. I don't want to deal with you today. Ah! It's crazy. Madam, you're trying to fight a wolf. I actually knew a lady who did that. I think I just killed a bird. No, go away. Leave me alone. I just want turnip. Ah, you missed me. Nope, you're not gonna get me. I said no. Puppy says no. Oh, she's mad now. I hope this lady has mad pup disease. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Huzzah! Nope, nope, you're not gonna get me. I have it. All right, kid. Boom. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hasbro and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hywas' record for digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyways, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Huzzah! I got stuff. Hey, there's something up there. Alright, I can't get to that right now. Oh, alright, take it easy, Retro. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Catch up on chat. So, guys, that's an interesting quote, right? Dale says, you mad? You'd be mad too if some crypto come ripping up trips. That's funny. That's funny stuff. Hello. Is there a save point anywhere? Does anybody know where I can get a save point? That's the question. Let's go save somewhere. I need to save the game. Nope, nope. Sorry. I didn't mean to bite you. Just looking for a place to save the game. I think there's one this way. Alright. Run, puppy, run! Run like the wind! Is the wind beneath your wings? Keep going, keep going. Don't stop, dude. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop. Oh, hey. There it is. There's the celestial meal. All right. Okay. So legitimately, guys, I gotta go and do some stuff because Celeste and I have a nightly thing we do where we do communion together, and so I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate you guys hanging out, being part of it. It's been a lot of fun. Love you guys a lot. Just a quick announcement about next week. We will not be doing a stream next Monday because Christmas. We're going to be spending time with our family and doing stuff. But we are looking to stream possibly on Tuesday evenings. So that's the plan right now. So we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget, we're going to have an episode come out Friday. Geek Devotions, and hopefully some more podcast stuff coming out. And but hey, we love you guys. We appreciate you all. My voice is shot from doing those voices. I did this for you. This is for you guys. But hey, thanks for hanging out. Val, Gaming and God, thanks for having. Hey, for reals, Gaming God, I'm glad that you have been busy. But I do want to encourage you, man. Remember to take some rest. I love you so much, man. But remember to get some rest over there. All of us, we need to remember to get some rest. All right, Dell, take it easy. Retro is already gone. Cellcast is already gone. Love you guys. Mikey, you're in the chat somewhere. I love you, man. You take it easy. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay devoted.